Hi everyone, it's Miss Anna and my assistant
Zoe.
and today we are going to try to make some bath bombs. We looked all over the house to see what we had, what we could create, and Zoe likes to take baths, so we had some. We're going to be using Epsom salts today.
Smells. This is a grapefruit.
Scented oils.
Baking soda.
Baking soda.
If you want to have colors, you can.
Food coloring.
I'm going to put some toys in mine. I'm reusing a bag for my little bath bombs.
We also have cornstarch that we used in our oobleck video, and we're going to be using cornstarch again.
We're gonna use coconut oil,
Very
and
good.
this bin for the dry ingredients.
And then for the wet ingredients, we'll put them in here, the liquids, put the lid on, like so it's on really tight, and Zoe's gonna shake it before we mix it with the dry ingredients.
And
We're gonna be using measuring spoons.
um,
So you wanna make sure you have a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon and a 1/4.
we have a
We have a half a cup measure right here, because we're gonna be using cups and half a cups, but 2 half a cups equals 1 full cup.
We have a measuring
That's a spatula.
spatula. I forget.
And then after we have all the ingredients mixed together, you're wondering, what are we gonna do with these bath bombs? We are going to make the bath bombs right here. We're going to push them in our cupcake container. You can use a little cupcake container, or this is a little muffin tray, or you can also use cookie cutters. You can put the cookie cutter down and you can kind of press the mixture inside of here. So are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so why don't you grab the white container, Zoe? We're gonna first mix all the dry ingredients together except for the citric acid.
Yes, because citric acid.
This will make it like bubbly. So I don't know if I had told you this, but if you're wondering where you'd find citric acid in the grocery store, it would be where they have the canning stuff. I know Jewel Osco section has the canning stuff. I bought this on Amazon. It was about $6.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is 1 cup of baking soda. And I'll also put this on the ingredients and the recipe on my lesson plan. If I can get this open.
Mom, can I try?
Hold on. All right. So it calls for a cup. All of our dishes are dirty. So we have a half a cup measure. And so we're gonna go 2 1/2 cups, which equal a whole. So okay, Zoe. So why don't you help me here?
So if you can do hand over hand with your kid.
Okay, so you can do like this. See, I'm holding her hand and I'm pouring it in. I don't recommend that your child pours the dry ingredients in, but if you want to try it, see what happens, you can wing it a little bit. So we want to make sure this is exact. So we've got to pat it down to make sure that that's an exact.
You can also pat it down with this.
You can, yes you can. All right, so dump that in now. There's 1/2, and we need to do another half so that it equals a full cup. All right. Whoa. All right. So
there's
hold on.
a giant one.
There's a giant piece, but we've got to. We want to try to make this be exact.
That's so cool.
Because it's our first time making it. All right.
Yeah.
Pat it down. All right. Go ahead. This is our experiment today. So then we put our baking soda aside, and then we're gonna skip the citric acid for later on, because that causes some of the fizzing with the chemical reaction to the baking soda. So then we're gonna do a half a cup of our Epsom salt, which is great for soaking your muscles in.
Yeah.
So a half a cup.
So we're using one that can energize.
That's right, energize you. I don't know if you want that right now. I aimed for lavender, but she wanted energy. And it smells very good.
Every morning I don't have any day, so I might use those bath bombs.
So Also, you can use just plain Epsom salts with no scent in this.
Yes,
Okay.
but we want scent.
All right, so here you go.
Okay. So I'm
It's
going,
a half a cup of the Epsom salt.
So if you can also do hand over hand, but I feel like this is going. No.
Very good, very
It's
good.
just like sugar.
It actually does look just like sugar. All right, and then our next ingredient is, our next dry ingredient, because we're mixing the dry ingredients, is going to be the cornstarch.
So if you like smell.
Okay, hold this. It's going to be a half a cup of cornstarch. Ooh.
Oh, that was fun. Yowie. I said yowie.
Okay, so pat this down. Okay, go put that in, our half a cup of cornstarch.
Oh.
It's amazing all the things that cornstarch is in. All right.
Yeah, like.
Oh, so sometimes a little gets stuck in there, so we gotta pat it down a little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
there's, okay, stop. Get it really good. Okay, so hold on. So let's see, do I have all of our dry ingredients? I think that's it, except for the citric acid that's gonna go in later.
Yeah.
All right, so Zoe, why don't we just slowly, we're just gonna slowly mix these ingredients together. Can you do that? Do you think you can handle
Yes,
slowly?
I can.
Okay, so put one hand here on it and slowly mix it together. You can use a bigger bowl, but I thought it would be easier for us just to use this smaller one so that you guys could see a little bit better. How's it going?
Good. Oh, so it might break, and you can see like a little of the salt.
Can I mix this really quickly?
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate your help. You're a good helper.
Mhm.
So we just want to make sure that everything is mixed really well. You could probably use a fork to do this.
Yes.
Since it's our first time doing this, it's a learning experience for us.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure all the dry ingredients are mixed in really well.
And if you use the same bath bomb with, bath salt, it smells really good. It smells like an orange juice flavor.
Okay, so hold on, just. All right, gotta make sure it's mixed really, really well.
Yeah. And you can, when it's all mixed up, and it looks just like baking soda.
It does. It looks just like the baking soda,
Yes.
and it looks just like the cornstarch, but except for this one smells really good because we have the citrus energizing bath salts in there. All right, so we're gonna put this aside, and the next thing we're gonna do is mix our wet ingredients in our bowl here, our small bowl, our lidded bowl. So Zoe, we're gonna do 1 3/4. So
So
we have
it's
our
like a-
1/4 measure right here. So we're gonna do this 3 times, and then that's gonna equal 3/4. Okay, Zoe, here's our water. Zoe is gonna make an attempt to try to get 1, 2, 3. Now it looks like a little bit kind of popped out of there, so I'm just gonna put a little drip more. Okay, very good. That doesn't seem like very much. And then we're gonna put 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Our coconut oil seems like it's a bit of a solid, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna work out for us, but we are gonna try. It's that whole science experiment of a liquid to a solid. So this calls for 2 teaspoons. So I'm gonna get out my spoons here. This
Hey,
one you
Mom,
can't see very well. It says 1
Can
teaspoon.
I have a turn?
Sure, go ahead. So we're gonna do 2.
Okay. 1.
Okay, so here, hold on. We want to make sure that we get it just right. So we,
Let's pat it down.
okay, go ahead. To the best of our abilities.
Oh, yikes.
Is any of it coming out? I'll get it out.
None is going out.
All right. All right, then we do,
Oh.
it
Oh!
fell out of the container. All right, there you go.
That was funny. Wow. It looks actually
Okay.
like yogurt.
It kind of does look like yogurt. It kind of does.
I had yogurt this morning for my breakfast when I woke up.
She did. All right, so then we're gonna add a little bit of grapefruit oils in here. So we're just gonna do a couple drops. Zoe, do you think you can handle? A couple is 2. A couple
1,
is 2. Let's see if
2.
she can manage that. Ready?
So I'm gonna
Ready? 1. Okay, that was more than that was more than 2. All right, it was a full squeeze. We were looking for 2 just little dots.
Oh, it smells really good.
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna put some color. So you decided that you wanted to use the yellow. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I feel
I'll
like
get it
I
out.
can't trust her very well on this. Okay, so hold on a second. All right. I'm gonna put this one in.
No.
I'm gonna put this in. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did
So
7.
it's
Maybe
red
one.
right now.
8. Okay, so yes, just like she said, it's kind of looks red right now.
Yeah, and in here it looking red.
Yeah, so
So
these are liquids. I don't know.
read on-
There's a little bit liquid
I
inside.
read on here that if you to get orange you need so how many drops did we do?
It says 50 drops of yellow and 8 drops of red. I've actually never seen that before. So wait, let's make sure this is on very well. Okay, go ahead, Zoe. Shake it really hard. So this actually has
Oh, it's cool.
directions right here on how to make certain colors. That's interesting. I'd never noticed that before.
I actually when I looked up.
Don't hit yourself in the face with that. Here, do you want me to try?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know about this. This solid coconut oil. It's not really. I probably should have heated it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's starting. Actually, it's starting to get all mixed up.
Mhm.
Now, this is a project that what's going to happen is Zoe's going to have to roll up her sleeves. I'm going to roll my sleeves up too.
Yeah, like
And once we put this liquid kind of solid in here, Zoe's gonna have to mix it up with her hands, and I'm gonna help her. And we're gonna kind of get it to like a consistency where it's kind of crumbly. We don't want to add the citric acid in yet, but we want to try to find a right consistency for us. And then after we have the consistency worked out, like we might have to add a little bit more water, then we can add the citric acid in, but we'll see. Like I said, we've never done this before. All right, so go get the container.